Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry, I forgot about the mic for a second. What's up, everybody? Hi, John. Hi, Sam. Hi, Mitchie. Hi, Bill. Hi, Cinch. Hi, Bishop. Hi, Dark. How are you guys doing? I'm here. I've made it. I have to wear my wrist brace, though. I was, like, trying to write earlier today because I was working on this mind map thing, and it was just cramping. It's just, like, at that point where it cramps when I write, so... Hi, Divine. Is what it is, I guess, for now. How are you guys doing, though? How's the chess been for everybody? I'm actually excited to play because I haven't really had the chance to play the past few days. I'm, like, creatively wiped. I just wanna, like, not write or do anything like that. Just want to play chess. So I'm, like, totally about to start. Mitchie, it's been a minute. How are you? It really is. It's such a good escape, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, chess is hard, and studying it for chess is also hard. Not that I've been doing too much of that, but, like, playing is such it's like a stress reliever. Anyways, I started reading this book yesterday, and I'm halfway through it. I think I read for like 2 hours yesterday, maybe even a little bit more. It's really interesting. It's really good. It's about this, I think, 12-year-old boy who goes into a coma and eventually gains back his consciousness, but they don't know that he is conscious. I think he's just like a full-on vegetable because he can't move his muscles. So it's just basically his autobiography. Yeah, it really does, Bill. Hi, Shosh. No, I just blow dried it. My hair looks different depending on what products I use, what the temperature is, if I go to sleep on my wet hair or not. Anyways, and how I blow dry it. So I just, you know, did that. Yeah, I'm happy that it has a happy ending considering a lot of these types of stories I would assume don't. Like, to be able to go into a coma, you know, wake up and then gain back your consciousness and then your ability to eventually move. So yeah, like in the book, he's just kind of going through and like learning how to read, and which I actually don't really understand because I think he was 12 when he lost his consciousness. It was, I think, I forgot what exactly he was diagnosed with, but I don't know. I'm assuming something happened. I was going to look it up later, but it's really interesting. Very interesting. No, it's not a horror book. It's based on a real story about this boy who got sick, lost his ability to move his muscles, and then fell into a coma, from what I know. Woke up, eventually gained his consciousness. And I think that's the crazy part. I think that, like, he didn't gain it right away after waking up, from what I'm understanding. And then eventually he gained that back. And then he couldn't use his muscles, so he couldn't communicate with his family. And he talks about what his family went through because his dad is the one who wanted to keep him at home. And his mom didn't because they had 2 other kids, and the doctors told him that, you know, he's basically never going to get better. He's eventually just going to die or pass away. And so anyways, they had no idea that he had gained his consciousness back for like 2 years until one of his caretakers started to advocate for him and mentioned that he, you know, he's able to understand what's going on. So it's really interesting. What happened with England? Hey, what's up, Mozart? Yeah, kind of, but I think Stephen Hawking just slowly lost his motor skills, and, you know, he never went into a coma, though. This guy woke up from one. Hi, Norman. Well, so what he mentioned in the book is that a lot of caretakers, they would ignore him and treat him very coldly. They would never talk to him, right? Because they thought that he was just in this vegetative state, kind of just like a, you know, skeleton. But she apparently did, like she would actually speak to him, and I think that she noticed in his eyes, because I think he was able to move his eyes. And so then she advocated for him to go to this like speech, what are they called? Is it like pathologist? I don't know what it's called, pathologist or whatever. I don't know if that's even the right word. Anyways, and then from there they tested a few things and helped him basically, or like I think they just tested to see if he's able to understand, right? Not a speech therapist. I think there's like a different word for it, but I don't even know if like the word I used was correct at all, because I don't know this stuff well. But anyways, it could be completely wrong. Something speech. Something speech. Da, da, da. Maybe it is just speech pathologist. I don't know. Hi, Paul. And so from there, they mentioned that, you know, he can get this hardware, this machine, to help him speak. I think using like his arm, that he was like able to like flop it or something. I don't know. And so from there, I think like his parents like you know, started to really help him, because they realized that he has the ability to understand what's going on. Like he's there, you know, he's not just unconscious like somewhere in his head. But anyways, just flop it. Yeah, there is a rating difference. Yeah. And so from there, like they helped him use, so he couldn't get this machine because he lives in South Africa, and so I think the currency dropped, and so they got him a computer because the machine is too expensive. And then apparently he was good at computers before, you know, this condition. And so from there, he used the computer and input it. Like his mom helped him basically add words to his dictionary. And then he's able to kind of like go through them and like press the button, you know, and speak, although it took a long time. But from there, it seems like that is when he started to gain his motor skills back. Where he's able to now move, like keep his mouth closed instead of just completely open, because I think he like lost all motor skills, and so he you know, you know how it is anyways, like when people lose, they have like their mouths are open completely, they can't keep their mouths closed, like whatever. Anyway, so he like got better over time, and that's the part I'm at right now, where yeah, he has kind of gained certain motor skills. Maybe it is Singe. I kind of forgot. Yes, thank you, Bishop. So it is actually very inspiring, and it's very good. And he talks about the abuse he kind of endured from a lot of the caretakers too, because, you know, a lot of people like saw him as a nuisance, but also like it was depressing for them. And then he mentioned that his family lost a lot of friends, like a lot of people, because of his illness, because they didn't want to see all of that. So, you know, it just like tells you something about humankind overall, but I do think it's very interesting. Talking about the book that I'm reading on Martin, I don't know how to say his last name, Ghost Boy, about the boy who went into coma and came back. And he was basically, nobody knew he was conscious for a few years. So he was just kind of like stuck there going through time, doing the same thing over and over. Like they would play Barney for him over and over, and he hated Barney. So anyways, it's just his story. It's both. So we can play some chess now. I think I'm gonna try to finish that book tonight. My name Russian? Yes, it is. Alrighty. He was 12 years old, I believe. And then I think it wasn't until he was 25 or around then, I don't know if it was 25, where he started to improve because of the caretaker. who advocated for him. I don't know if he was 25 or 19, and then like at 25 he gained a lot of his like motor skills back. I don't remember. It's one of those because I know, no, I think it was 25. He was basically stuck in the state for 12 years from what I know. 12 freaking years. That's funny, K-Man. That's funny. Yeah, so anyways, it is very good. Like nobody thought that he had regained consciousness because that was just not something that was known. From 12 to 800, I always say start from 12 to 13 because 12 to 18 requires like 6 different strategies. And so there's no point of jumping from, you know, like 800 to 1800 or something drastic like that because each 100 points is its own milestone. So 12 to 1800, I mean, like, yeah, that's a lot. Like from 12 to 13, it's good to go through checkmate patterns. If you haven't like studied your checkmate patterns, you want to definitely start there. There's a lesson on chess.com that I did when I was around that rating that helped me a lot. Going through checkmate patterns, doing those puzzles, making sure you know you're able to spot those in an actual game because in a puzzle it's very different. But then like when you do it enough and then you review expert games who had those patterns in their positions, it helps you to really understand and see them in a game, you know, instead of just a puzzle. And that's like one of the major problems with puzzles is that translating it to an actual game is very difficult to do because the context changes and there is much more noise in a game versus a puzzle. And so that is why a lot of people are like, oh, I do these puzzles and I never get them in an actual position. And well, that is because you're not capable of seeing them in a position because it's not like you don't know it well enough yet. Like you don't know how to apply it different contexts. So that is why it's good to study checkmate patterns because like, you know, ultimately the goal of the game is to mate and you need to know your checkmate patterns because how are you going to gain an advantage if you don't, like, how are you going to keep an advantage if you don't see like all the ways that you can mate? Well, actually, Indians very much take advantage of study tools, like because I create a lot of learning content on YouTube, like for things like the video how to remember everything you read, which goes into the, you know, cognitive science of learning. Like I think half my viewers are Indian and I know that this is like a trend overall. So that is why in my opinion I think that like even with chess players, Indian chess players, obviously work very, very hard, but they also know how to study well because it's like almost required in their culture because it's very competitive. Really? What kind of books are we talking, Kay? Hello, Jose. 16 to 17. Oh man, I don't remember 16 to 17 too well. I think that when I was doing 16 to 17, it was more endgame because I know from 17 to 18 and then 18 and 19 was a lot of positional chess, like a lot of positional chess. I think yeah, from 17 to 18 I was studying a lot of endgame stuff. Yeah. Like basically trading material and going to endgame. Interesting. What's the reason for that, K-Man? Yeah, for sure, Sky. But it's set up for you, you know? Set up for you for sure. That's why a lot of people struggle with things like that. But just because like you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Because I was like looking into some research for it, and there's this, because I'm making another video on mind maps, and I know that people struggle with mind maps because they get stuck. And you know, I was thinking about why that is, and then you know, it just kind of hit me because it reminded me of the puzzles and other situations where I was unable to like apply something despite knowing it because I wasn't able to see it. And then especially like in school with, you know, math. And then so I was like looking into it, and then there is this, it's called, and I will talk about it in my next video, but it is called inner ideas. I guess I was calling it inner knowledge, but anyways, and it goes into the ability to like learn new information, but then this information, like attaining new information, that's what it is. It means attaining new information, but that information has not been tested, used, or combined with other information you know in order to truly understand it. And so when you do a puzzle in chess, you know it in that context, but then because it's not it's not a part of the game itself, it's not a part of different types of positions, that lack of combination actually hurts your ability to be able to see that sequence in a game. And so I was looking into like solutions, like what's the method to change that. What's that, Vad? Da, da, da. You learn from 0 to 1600, perhaps, but it's not hard to like go back and study the fundamentals because they're so easy when you've been playing chess for a long time, I would say. Yep, and we call those schemas. So like all of this is basically intended to form schemas, so it's interesting. So I don't know. Let's play some chess now. Hello, Legendary. Anyways, mind maps can be a pain in the ass, but they're really like helpful in my opinion. Ideal style, never really agreed with like styles in chess just because I mean there are styles, I think, but I also think that you need to be high enough to have like you need to be an expert to have those styles. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you know, like having a style when you're like 1600, all that means is that you're ignoring one principle of chess and focusing on exaggerating the second principle. You know what I mean? Like focusing on overusing without combining with the first. That's how I see it. Thank you. Hello, Zella. How are you? Maybe one day you'll be able to singe, but also keep in mind with, you know, Tall and Palmorphy and everybody, I mean, like, that was before Stockfish. Now, like, you know, people really are good at defending and taking advantage of broken principles almost, like, be taking advantage of mistakes. Okay. Let's play. Oh my god, I just dropped something. I hate this. I have too many things on my desk. I have a bunch of notebooks, pens, drinks, everything, and it makes me so annoyed because, first of all, I need to figure this out. Why are there so many things? And with all the stuff you need for streaming... Okay, why did I start a 1-minute game? I didn't mean to do that. I'll end it before I get sucked into it. For chess? Good question, Santo. I'm not too sure. Alrighty. Exciting. But you understand. So I just sympathize. Let's do this. What if I do this? They can't take. So we're gonna do that. Sorry, let's go. I want to say this. I'm good, Run. How are you? The mirror. I want to say, let me think. Perhaps this. Let's see. Because you're sad like me. I know this is a little, but I guess I could have played this too. That would have been actually kind of nice in retrospect. I'm... Oh, I see. Okay, let me think. We'll do this, and then this. Interesting game. Tragedy. This next. Then this. And then that. And then I want to say this. No, I feel like we don't even need to do that. We can play this. And then see what they play. Play this. See where to stop. Like, I want to say this now. We do this. Then that. Then this. I want to think. This is a wild game, I agree. We'll do this. Let's try that. I mean, I guess I can play this too. Correct. Because they can't play this. Let's try this. Not the biggest fan of, you know, the night, but let's see. It's too late to get away from it all. If I do this, no, let's play that. Might as well just exchange. Take me. Yeah, not the biggest fan of that, if in retrospect. But I don't mind this. Because I feel like we should be fine here. Shit. I just noticed the problem here. You know what? That's fine, because we can play this. Damn, I messed up, you guys. My bad. That's on me. Now it's just equal. we're gonna do... Let's see. I want to say this. I just don't want them to take... Or I guess I can play that. But then they can just check us from what I know. So let's try that if they go here. I want to say this, but let's see. I mean, I can do this and take those two pieces. I mean, we get a point for that, so... This. This. And then... Yeah, I don't know, we're not gonna be able to get that back, but... Let's see. This, that, that. This is a little confusing, actually. Let's do this. Hmm. Okay, I have 4 minutes, so let's figure this out. I want to say this, of course. Say that we play this. They go here. Say that this. I'm just trying to think because if I go here, okay. Let's play this. Surely there's a way here though, you know what I mean? So let me think. This, they have that, so I'm not the biggest fan. So it's just a little annoying because it comes down as a song, it seems a little bit, but let's see. And they have it. So this, that. So say that, you know, this happens, they go here. There's no entering from here, so... What if we take... If they go here, then that. Okay, let's do this because I don't have time. This. I love the part of how badly I fucked this up, but hey. if I go here. I feel like this is a draw. Damn, I'm so mad I like drew. Because if they go here. My bad. I can't, my wrist. I'm wearing a wrist brace. Should have kept my works connected earlier. Thank you. But at least I didn't mess it up too badly. Like, I don't know, I'm happy about that. Mm. Wasn't too easy, actually. Climb on me. Yeah. Well, castle. Do this. Don't put the blame on me. No prophet or messiah. Say it's not real, but you. We'll do this. What do you mean you're deciding whether you're AI? Oh no, why isn't it working? No. What you mean? I'm trying to create weaknesses. Until your lips don't lie. La 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 la. I can tell your lips don't lie. I've got places to go, yes, sir. I almost want to do this. Correct. But man, you know, what are they gonna do? Like, we know what's coming. But I do like that. So I won't waste too much time on it. Throne, we would pop champagne and raise up. We'll do this. Okay. Hello. Well, I honestly don't mind this too much to get rid of their bishop, but let's see. Because I did see that. On me. I'll do this next. Trouble, trouble, trouble. The smell of lots and lots of trouble. Is there something we can do here, though? I mean, we can take and then win the rook. But is that what I want? So say that... We'll take. Alrighty. Nobody's home. Just me and you and me alone. Do this. We need an escape square. Just the same. Wish I didn't care all the time. Bye bye. I'm just gonna take every single freaking piece. Why not? GG's. Hello, Ducky. How are you? Thank you, Bill. That was fun. This is what I needed today, some chess. Oh, I played the wrong sequence. Or the wrong move. Thank you, thank you. No, my peak rating was 2048, I think. I hate that. Why allow them to literally like just pin to bring, you know, your piece somewhere to fucking pin? Stupidest thing ever. And I like played it too quickly. Everybody hangs rooks. That is the life of a chess player. Say, Mom, please wake up. Oh, I love this. Yes, let's go. On your doll faces. I for sure thought that they were gonna... I guess not. Cool. O-L. See things. No. I want to say this. Man, I would be toxic for that, wouldn't I? Still gonna do it. Plastic. Oh no. I messed up. I messed up, you guys. I'm so sad. No. Places. Damn it. This makes me so sad. Look through the curtains. Picture. Hmm. Let them look through the... Yeah, that's my bad. My bad. Trying to think. Like, I want to say this or that, you know, of course, but kind of gets all, like, all, ugh. I'm trying to think. We'll do this. I see things. Mm, can't do that. Let's do this. We're gonna lose every freaking pawn now. Oh well. I want to do this, but even then, it's kind of like, you know? Meh. Let's do this. Should have played a little slower, maybe. Stranger. Still don't know my... We'll do this. Perhaps this. Don't know my name. Do that. Now I can play this. But they take, I don't like that. Hmm. I want to think here. This. We'll do this. 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 GG's. I was like praying. I was like praying that they would miss the mate. As I climbed and blocked their king from escaping. Wahahaha. I did. I went after that king. And I got it! Thank you. We got that advantage back by mating. Ha ha ha. That felt nice. They're in big time trouble. I didn't even like notice I only used a minute and a half, dude. Oh my gosh. I need to stop losing my advantage. Stupid ass things that I keep missing. Like, just play normal, play normal. Maybe if he used 30 seconds less. Bill, 47? Was that an accident or something? Because that's a lot. A lot of subs, man. Thank you. Da, da, da. Thank you so much. Smoke and take away the pain. Holy crap. Because I'm, my arm. Not alright. I'm not alright. Conversations. Oh, come on. That's quite lame. Thank you so much. Yeah, because my arm. I got carpal tunnel. Smoke can take away the pain, and I don't remember all of my mistakes. I'm thinking, you guys. Alright, I have to. Okay. If I do that, and then, okay, let me think. I do this. They play like that. But they wouldn't. They're obviously trying to castle the other direction. Why else would they? Okay. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got carpal tunnel from bullet chests. The evil bullet chests. They take. It's a pain in the ass. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how we take like this. Into something real. I think this is a good position for us. I'll be honest. Like, we do this, and they can't exactly move out of the way easily. We take. And then this. More on your mouse. Well, yes and no, because even with Vertical mouse. It's the tension that comes from, like, moving quickly. It still doesn't help. I'm so safe. I'm so safe. No, it's the same wrist brace. I have to wash it though. Unfortunately. Already torn. I'm already torn! Let's do this first. Then that. And then I want to think. I like the idea of this. Let's run dry. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I change. I mean, it doesn't really work because, you know, of their annoying little queen, I would say. So we need to get the queen out of the freaking way. That's what we have to do. So let me think. We play like this. But then they can cover. It's not mate, unfortunately. Because their queen's covering. So we can check. You know? That's not gonna help. What I do think might... We go here. You go here, they might play that. Let's try this, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Unfortunately. Oh, it does work. I did miss it. Not bad. Forgotten about the size. Damn, I didn't see that mate at all. That's too bad. Cause I don't miss you at all. We'll do this. Yeah, I missed that. I'll have to go through it again after so I don't forget it. Da, 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 da. Wanna touch the miss you at all. Say. This is really fucking annoying because I don't remember. Should I just go for the... No, I don't think it's worth it. I'm just trying to think if I want to go for the, you know, check. Nah, we're good. Damn it! Why did I not see that check earlier with the exchange with the queens? Makes me sad. But that wouldn't... Would that really work? I'm trying to envision it. Day, I'll be back before you know. Okay, they decided to go for the exchange. We'll do this. Hey, this is winning for us though, so whatever. Other way, but it's okay. Maybe it's not. Let me think. Back before you know. I'm just trying to think of the best way to if we go here. Or here. We'll do that. They are. This is interesting actually. And then we take that. And now I think we're okay for the most part. Da, da, da. I'm gonna try my best because I have a feeling I might be able to. Let's think. We'll do this. I don't wanna be lonely no more. I just want to allow them to connect their pieces. That's like the major no-no for me, you know? They go here. Trying to think. You're in, thank you. Okay, we do this. Hmm. This. How do I win this? Straight up, how do I do this? I'm gonna find a way. Oh, you know what? I think I might have an idea. This. I have an idea. Okay. Hmm. Trying to think. Oh, I have 59 seconds. I have to hurry. Okay. Then this. Um, this. Like, there's gotta be a way. There has to be. Just another heartache on... Like, I just know that there has to be a way. Okay, and then... Ugh, I don't have time. Just have to play. You know? At 38 seconds, I'm screwed. Quite literally. We'll do this. And then this. And then that. Oh, yes. Oh, I love to see it. Now we just have to not lose on the clock. Please. No clock losing. Come on. Oh my god. Ah! Forgotten out here. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay. Please tell me that's a mate, because I literally can't keep up. Oh my god. I did it. I did it! Thank you, Bill. That was an intense game. Thank you so much. Oh, that was so stressful. So, and with a wrist brace too, I deserve like a medal. That was hard. There were, and I was like, I hope that I'm not missing anything. Wait, let me look at the mate I missed. I missed a mate and I don't know. Let's set it up real quick. There was no mate here. No, there wasn't a mate. Hey, thank you so much, Yaj. Thank you, Mighty. There is no mate here. It's just way better. You can just exchange queens and call it a day. But they can win a piece, so... Knight c2. Okay, say that they don't take it, though. Say that they go here. Let's see what I'm missing. But even now, there's nothing. This is- and I was looking at Rookie 3, mind you. I was looking at this. But then I decided not to do it. But Rookie 3 was the move I was looking at. Yeah, Queen C2 check, so they have to give up their queen. Yeah, but no mate. It was a draw? Damn. But, I mean, that's usually the case, but like... In a 10-minute game, your opponent's bound to slip up with their rooks, sometimes. Yeah. Alrighty. Guys, no pressure. Pretend like this is just another regular game because, you know, I will lose if we pretend like this is the game to get to. It's not like I'm gonna get to 2000 with this game anyway, so whatever. Yeah, no mate. Yeah, just tisk tisk people. Tisk tisk. Thought I was missing something. Made me sad. Maybe. Thank you, Bishop. I mean, like, I want to play this, but then, like, truly, what is the point? What is the point? You know? Because they're supposed to technically play, you know. And then it's just an exchange. I don't really see that being worth it. So I'm not gonna waste the move on it. Thank you, thank you. But I let you down. Bro. Man, I should have just played that check. So lame. Edge right now. Damn. Whatever. They're gonna play something like that if I play it, though. On the edge, right. Let's do this. Let's just try. What wins 2 bishops? Please tell me I didn't miss that something. Wait, I was gonna win 2 bishops? Me? In the position I had earlier? Edge right now. I mean, we can do this. This. Then we have a pass pawn. But I fear that may run into problems as well. So let's think. What if I just take? Eh, why not? Let's do it. There's no... And the castle. you did. I want to say this. Or even that. Just don't care about me. We'll do this. Yeah, maybe. Okay. You will eventually just... Let's see what they do. Obviously, it's gonna be a more difficult position for us. But let's see. I have more time now. Did you would have spared my life. I mean, I see what they want to do. They want to push this. Know that I'm wrong. I've been too controlling. Let's see. I'm gonna play this. It's a little crazy. Mwahahaha. I got this, wait. As I lost the game, okay. I am crazy. Damn straight. I'm falling back down. I want to say this. All right, let's think about this. What's the game? It's taking over. Here's what I'm thinking. This, that. We'll do this. I have 350. Okay, we gotta go. You see too. It's like you told me. I have to go. I don't have a choice. Just somebody else. Messy, messy, messy. Somebody else waiting on the surface. Really? I just wasn't expecting that, I guess. Let's do this then. Okay. This. Also waiting on the surface. Alright, let me think here. Because I just like know that we have something, okay? I know it. I 100% know it. Here's someone else and now you're making. Question is, what are they gonna play? We'll play this first. Mm-hmm. I'm working on it. Yep, I'm gonna miss it someday. I like this song. Yes, let's do this. Mm-hmm. Cause you're out of your mind. You've been so... I like this song. Must be next time. I do like this. And then... Chicago. Yep, I'm gonna miss it someday. Okay, I gotta keep thinking. Damn. I just don't know if that's the best. We'll do this because I'm running out of time. Okay, I was expecting that. No doubt. Check. And then this. And then I don't know how to feel about that actually. And then I think this. And then how the fuck do I do this, man? There's too many like things going on. This. But surely there's a freaking way. Or next time. Oh my goodness. This. $2. Yeah, perhaps this would have been a different story if I had more time. That was a good game, but I just didn't have the time to figure out the exact sequence. I'm sure that there was something, I just needed an extra move or two. Like to find the right moves. You know? Same position, except this time they, no well. Damn. They didn't fall for it. Hmm. We'll do this. I do need this. Should have played that first, actually. Let's try that. Fuck. That this part is really annoying. I needed to play C3 first. Hi, GG's. Hmm. Hmm. We'll do that first. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst position. What am I trying to do? We'll do this next. And then I was thinking this. Da, da, da. I don't like this song. And then let's play this. We're down a pawn, so maybe I messed up. Da, da, da. Do that. But I think we'll be fine. Let's see. Okay. Trying to think here. I don't mind this. Oh no, they're gonna exchange if we're not careful. So we should just play this first. stopping them from exchanging it. I'm not allowing them to exchange here. I didn't think that they were actually gonna go for it, but cool. I guess this is harder for us, perhaps. But we'll be the judge of that. We shall be the judge of that. I don't know yet. We keep our hand. Try this. It is kind of bold. I mean, technically they're still up, but they're gonna have to, you know, really like figure that out, which I don't think is the easiest, but let's see. The pawns aren't the best. Maybe they are, but I think it's much more difficult. Well, I think it's much more difficult in a short game. You know? So with that being said, kind of need to take advantage of or like push her pawns where we can. Although a part of me is a little, let's try this. Yeah, I mean they are, but then they're also, again, not the easiest to mate with, from my experience. Playing 2 rooks versus a queen. This is definitely much more tough, I agree. But just gotta disconnect the rooks. Still think it'll be difficult. Probably do make caffeinated, yes. Let's think. We'll do this. Itchy. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to worsen the position. I'm working hard on that, actually. Like, I just want to create a pass pawn where we can, so... But I think our pawn position right now is actually pretty decent, so... Hi, James. I gotta keep my lips hydrated. Hmm. I want to say this, and then we can go from there. We can't take that, obviously. But at the same time, why not this? They go here. We can create a pass pawn. They aren't well coordinated. I also agree with that. I have to go to the bathroom, and this is not helping. Oh, thank you. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Jolene. Yeah, not the best for sure. Actually, even if, like, I don't know. He talks about you. Ryan, when he calls your name, Jolene. I could have just taken this too, but all's good. Jolene. Jolene. And then this. This is a little, you know? But I guess we can even do this. Because if this starts happening... Well, actually, even then, I don't mind this move. I guess I can even take this here. Maybe I could have done that. Well, no, I don't want to let them in at all, so... Well, as I was telling y'all, this position was never easy. You can... No, sorry. I almost feel like they're just gonna push a4 almost as a desperation move. But maybe not, we'll see. Yeah, that song is really desperate. Something. I'll try because I got nothing. I need you to feel the void. I want to say this. Or even... Let me think. I don't think I need to complicate this too much. We have 2 minutes. Do this. Touch me once. We'll do this next. And then now we just gotta push. I need you to feel. And then I like this. 47 seconds, so let's see. Now I'm paranoid. Push. 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 This. Push. That. This. GG's. Let's I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'll be right back, and we can play one more game and hopefully hit 2000. I think that would be nice. I told you guys, not easy. Thank you, Bill. With pawns on the board, I don't think it's, especially that type of position, I don't think it's easy. With 2 rooks, unless you have way more time. If it was classical, it'd be different, but mind you that rapid in itself is a strategy, and so 2 rooks versus the queen on rapid in that type of position is actually really hard. Thank you so much, Bill. Okay, BRB. Alrighty, I am back. I think that was a lot of fun. 1 second. Can you guys hear me? Okay. That was still fun though. I think that today is going today the end games have been going better. You know? If there's anything. I always find rematches really hard. People like put too much of their like effort and like they give it their all, you know what I mean, in rematches. I feel like I never win rematches. I think we have to play that before they start pushing. But we'll see. I probably should have just... Sorry guys. This is a position I have not had in a long time. It's the McDonald. Sorry. This is literally a position I have not had in visualization practice. Memorize the way you shuck me. We'll do this. Alright, they have quite a bit of weaknesses. Truthfully. Really? Really? Man. What the fuck? How did I miss that? This sucks. I'm already at like, ugh. This sucks. A lot. I just lost the whole piece and not, like, paying attention. What kind of nonsense is that? Yeah, I didn't like, I don't know what just happened. I did not see any of that. So wild. This sucks. Oh my god. What the hell just happened? Like my brain or something. Great, now I missed all of that. How lame is that? You know what? We still have potential here. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what? Well, let's see. Circer, you missed the great chest. Now I got whatever this is. So mad. All is good though. I'm gonna live, I guess. It's feelings of me. Fuck. Okay, let's see. As long as it's not like, like I want to say this. I guess that doesn't really freaking work though, does it? We'll do this. They're gonna get themselves stuck anyways. Yeah. Are you kidding me? This is a freaking check? Man, I'm like actually blind. Straight up. That's insane. Actually insane. Oh, screw it. We're doing this. I missed everything. I don't know what that was, but... Our turn. Do think twice. Higher than the seal. It's the ultimate feeling. Wanna say this. We gotta go aggro. Maybe even this. Okay. But I feel like they can castle now, and that's not good. We gotta go aggro. Right, I didn't want to do that because of this reason. And I just like messed it up again. I feel like this is over no matter what, you know? Oh baby, it's the ultimate. I don't even know. Like, this is just so over. I don't even know how to react. You know? Like, straight up. It's just over. Alright, we're gonna do our best. Well, our best is not good enough here, it seems. Straight up. Wow. Just wow. I don't even know what to say. Words can't explain how bad, like, this position just got. Like, I just lost every single piece. Every single piece possible. Yeah, I think this is one of those where everything falls apart. So yes, it's better just to resign and restart. Really sad. How you met me, you don't know why. Swim through your veins like a fish. Just do that for now. Oh shit. I wanted this to be my last game. I guess no one knows that nobody can care. This sucks because no matter what, I just don't have a chance. Scared, I'm singing. Alright, this is honestly, it all started because I somehow didn't see my knight hanging, and then everything fell apart. That was just like the worst possible, you know, tunnel vision. Let's do that. I'm gonna try something new. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'll try it. View the sky. Crap. I fucked up again. Ask me to stay. Let's do that. Be the one to talk you. Did I mess up again? Alright, whatever. It is what it is. Swim through your face. So, let's castle and we have a better position. If I can care. We'll do this. Find nobody. We'll do this. Find out. This sucks. I still let them castle. That like defeats the whole purpose of literally anything and everything. Gosh. We do have 2 bishops, so maybe we can do something there. We shall see. We do have queenside attack. Just kinda need to freaking... Let's see. I got this. I got this. Yes, more positive talk. Da, 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 da. Let's do this. We do have 2 bishops, so that gives us an advantage. Da, 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 da. Well, what's nice about this is that they did just create, you know, a hole for us to take advantage of here. Just want to make sure that there isn't a way for them to just kind of like... Let me think. Because if they do that... I'll be honest, I do like the idea of playing this. We'll do this. And then... that. But then if they go here, that's not fun either. Correct. But... why don't we play this now? Play that. What's wrong with pep talk? You can never left. That's so nerdy. That's so nerdy of you, Bishop. Are you proud of yourself? Smell of calitas. Well, we're not gonna act like we didn't know they're going there. Shimmering light. Myself, this could be heaven or this could... I don't like that night. It's pissing me off in so many ways. I don't appreciate it. Heard them say, come to the hotel, girl. We'll do this. Right up on the hotel, girl. Well, okay, now we have choices to make. We can certainly play this, but I'm gonna play this instead. She goes for it. I like this position. Just FYI. You know what? They can dance all they want. It's 1969. We'll do this. Whoa! Hey, thank you. Good to have you, Eric. Welcome. As a knight. As a knight. Alrighty, this is what we're gonna do, yeah? We aren't gonna allow them to... No, 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 we're not allowing such thing. They are going back? Yes, they are. Of our own device. This. Now I win a central pawn, which makes me awesome. That central pawn's very important for their position. Like, I want to take like this, but I understand the problem with this. Actually, this is very powerful in retrospect. Very powerful. So here's what we're gonna do. This forks both their pieces, not to mention if they do take like that. Well... Well... Here's the funny thing. We can push this. Welcome to Hotel California. Oh, I want those though. I don't want to allow them to... I almost do just want to play something like this. Let's do this. See what they play. Then we can push like that. I really don't like that knight there. I really, really don't. You know? But here we are, I guess. We need a left, don't we, Bill? I think we do. We can play this now. They can play that. Just want to make sure there's nothing I'm missing. All right, let me think. Da, da, da. I think we'll go ahead and play this. We don't have left, so, you know. Ba, ba, ba. They're aggro AF. Okay, coolio. I'm gonna play this. Okay. That. Could have played this like a lot of different ways. I'm not afraid of. I think they're gonna resign. This is over. Over. Now, why would I? Sure. Sure. What exactly is that gonna do? Do they think that I passed pawn? No, why allow that, right? Bishop, even the possibility of it. That was like not. I'm like, why? Those are the types of things that get you lose a freaking game. Thank you, Bill. Single-handedly destroying these goals, yeah. Oh, I just realized that. Okay, I'll play that. Just realized what color I am. Yes. Let's think. Rose tonight? We do this. Oh, the rose tonight. That. This. And then why don't we just, you know. Da 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 da. There lived the something man. I mean, I see what they want to play, but let's see. I'm not gonna allow them to do that. No. Now, there are problems with this, like that. So, how do I get myself out of this pretty annoying position, actually? I wouldn't mind this. That. Hmm. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. It doesn't seem easy. I'm tempted. Play that. This is such a dumb position. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He was the healer. We'll do this. Mm. Hmm. Hey, 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 hey. I'm just thinking. We'll do this. It is, yeah. Just come to visit us. Castle. Lover of the Russian. We'll do this next. Oops. I should have played this first. Play that next. And then I think we might be able to win the bishop. I don't see why not. This. It's a way kinda beautiful. Magical. Hands of America. We'll do this. And then I'm tempted to play this. Let's play that. It's a little tricky, but I'm gonna try. Let's see what they do. Maybe I should have played that first and then... No, that wouldn't have worked. This. It's the blood and the sun. You left me broken. Still. I like this song. Just gotta think. How about this? And then and then da, 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 da. Hmm. This. And then let's think. We can certainly play this. We are up a piece, so play that. This. Did I just lose this? No, I didn't. Oh, I hate this song. Always like, you know, we'll do this now, and now we should be able to take that pawn. Do this. And then we push. I should have pushed there right away, but we do this now. And then I'm thinking this. And then I want to say that, but it depends what they play, really. This. Do. I hope that I'm not playing this correctly. I don't think I am. I think this is fine. This. And then let me think. We'll do this. All this is looking a little sus, you know? So we'll do this. but I don't really know what I'm supposed to be playing. I feel like I'm gonna get overwhelmed by those pawns. You know? Mm. Oh god, I thought I fucked that up for a second. Alright, let's see. And then I think this. Feel like I already messed this up. Oh, never mind. I have 36 seconds. I have 6 minutes. Really? Hearts. Heart at 23. I don't know if I can do this. This is just looking too sus. Maria Swiss. Like, I want to say this. Oh, I have 18 seconds. I don't know, man. Let's do this. 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 Shit. Is this gonna be just be a draw? What the hell? Why? What? What kind of troll shit is this? What? It's not a loss. This is straight up draw. Hmm. He messed up the last part. That was definitely a win until that. Yeah. Dude, I was so scared. I didn't have time. Alright, last game. It's like hot in here. I'm rushing this too much. Not good. Hmm. Thank you, Zerk. God. Okay. We'll do this. I don't like that pawn on d5, but we'll see. Maybe we can use it to our advantage. Our advantage. Because it is an isolated pawn, so... Let's see if they're gonna castle the other direction. They might. Oop. Do this. We found... I mean, I see the idea. So I think what I'm gonna play is Because if we do this, they might push that down and then play something like that. But even then, I feel as if... Yeah, we'll play that. Yeah. Yep, they're gonna take everything. It's fine. We'll just have to, you know, work on getting that pawn back, or to... There was something they didn't see. Really? Yeah, I know. We'll have to play around that pawn. Am I missing something, or do they just like majorly fuck up? We'll find out. They did! They undefended their... What the hell, bro? You're gonna tell me I'm 1 point away from 2000? Well, now I have to play. That's ridiculous. What? This is some sort of curse. Alright, you guys. One last game. If we lose, we lose. Karo Khan, I like this. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Indeed. This is gonna be fun. This? No, they're gonna castle. I allowed them to castle. I am terrible. I'm just terrible. I really feel sad. Well, let's see what they play. Kind of. And I'm doing me. Yes. I have great faith in this. Oh, GG's. Sorry, give me a second. I must play. We'll do this next. Put him up. Are they gonna castle? Let's see. We do that first. And then I am so okay with ruining their pawn structure, but of course I want to make sure that, you know, it does allow their piece to escape, which I don't really like, but let's do this. Then we play that. Put him up tonight. Let me think what I can play. We'll do this. We must play well here. Take advantage of weaknesses and everything. And then, of course, we can play this. And they're gonna have to go back. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's see. Welcome back. Welcome back. Concentration's on home. I got a castle, right, Vindictive? Got to castle. Is that Canava? Let's think. I can certainly play this. I'm not trying to help him, yeah? That's just something that I'm not doing. We do this. They can sit in the corner for all I care. I guess I could have won the night, so... Then we're gonna play this. Gonna attack that nice little bishop. Compound move. We like compound moves. Yes, we do. Their knight is stuck because of that lovely piece, so let's see. Let's castle. I think it'd be better just to get that out of the way. And then we'll take their bishop. And then let's do our best. But that pawn looking sweet. Compound move is like a move that like has more than one benefit. Because it does two things at once. Two different things that are both good. Thank you, exam. I mean, they saw the, you know. Let's see. I do love the bishops we were up. I mean, we're only up a pawn, so it's not like it's the best. So let's play this instead because I think that this is very strong. And then we can certainly play this. Okay, and then we'll play yeah. Let's think. I do like this. So perhaps we can play this. Actually, there's some decent ideas now that I'm looking closely. Oh, I need an escape square. I just noticed my problem here. Okay, I'm gonna make an escape. I'm gonna make an escape square here. We need it. Or else we might run into problems soon. Make me lighter. On me. We'll do this next. And then... Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Are you kidding me? You're telling me I missed the most obvious thing? That makes me so sad. Man, really? That sucks. Oh well. We still have pass pawn, so we're just gonna take him. Thanks for asking. Know me like you know me. Da, da. A little mad. You don't know me. We'll do that. Do this. We're just gonna push that pawn. Push the pawn. Push the pawn. Push. Push the pawn. Guys, wish me luck. It's like not... I mean, we have a pass pawn, so... We are, I think... There's hope. Hmm. Ooh, Nane. I'm loving this position right now. I am. Very much so. Gonna take advantage of these. Oh, no. I mean, I see you, buddy. I see you. We do this. They go here. We do that. Or we can play this. Shake this out. I don't like that setup they're trying to do, but whatever. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Don't know if it's gonna work. We can't do that. We'll do this instead. Now we're chilling. Good. Not. I want to say this, but of course I'm a little bit skeptical. Trying to look. Okay, that wouldn't work. Okay, so... Run away. We'll do... actually, I don't know. We're gonna play this. Shake this, huh? We'll do that. This. And that. Do I have it now? This. They're gonna play that. trying to think if there is a way here. This. We'll play that. Okay. I do want to say this first, then that. But of course, that just really depends. We'll do this. You know? This. To simplicity. I know that there is a way to do this to where, you know? Okay. Files. Let's do this. That. This. This. I don't have a lot of time, so we're just gonna have to try our best. Ha 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 ha. Wait, imagine I just like let them What? I drew the game? I lost the point because I actually drew the game? I didn't think that was a draw. Alright, something doesn't want me to win. There is something in this universe. Because that was completely winning. I didn't think that was actually a draw. I thought they had... Wow. Well, we all have to win quickly now because this is complete nonsense. That was like actually insane. Wow. I'm so mad. That's like actually the worst possible outcome. It would have been better if it was like a straight up loss. Don't you guys think? That was just like insane. Actually. I'm literally crying. That's just sad. There's someone else's. Wow. Wow, I'm so mad. I am. If only y'all knew. That's like absolutely just another level of insanity what just happened. And you know what, it was my fault. I shouldn't have rushed it, but I 100% believe that there was like no chance of stalemate. I did. I'm serious. So that's why I was just like playing the way that I was, and then bam. That really hurt. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's just sad, man. Like so sad. Oh shit, I was not paying. Oh, we're good. Wait, that doesn't even help. What the fuck? I thought it helped. Wait, we might actually have something here. This, yeah, this is fine. This works, this works. The apartment. Doing this. We'll do this next. That was scary for a second. Yeah, okay. Oh, why didn't I play this? That was gonna be perfect. Oh man, I'm sad now. Okay. I don't mind this position so far. gonna run this on fire. I'm so mad. I am. That was just too tragic. Okay. On the rooftop. Okay. Let's do this. Well, there's not really anything to analyze. I was rushing. Apparently I had too many queens. How sad is that? Yeah. I want to say this. We're gonna say this. No, I need to get off. It's already, I've been here for 3 hours and I'm giving my wrist a break. That's not good. That is never good. The smoke gonna smell my name. Yeah, I'm trying. Like, I want to say this because I see their little dirty, dirty plans. You know what? I don't even mind this. I see their dirty little move. They got everything lined up over here, huh? Say I play this. That's a problem. So I say we keep going. We play this. Somehow. Yeah, that was just so stupid. Oh my goodness. Like, I want to say this now. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. Just gotta make sure that... All right, let me think here. Because we don't have that just yet. We do potentially have this. And then that. Correct. Okay. I feel like this works quite well. But that gives up too many pieces, in my opinion. Not the biggest fan of that. I could, of course, also just play this. It's definitely not a fun move. We dance with the devil. I do like this. But let's see. I'll do this. Okay. This game is starting to get really annoying. Actually. Say a word while we dance with the devil. And then maybe I'm rushing this, but I'm gonna try something. Yeah, that doesn't work the best actually. But let's see. You know what? I don't actually mind it as much as I thought I did. Like I wanted to play that. But of course, again, there's this problem with, you know, um, yeah. Well, I want to keep trying and see where we go from here. Time on the highway to never. I like this song. Let's play this because I just feel as if getting rid of that annoying check will be nice for us. I think so. Closer. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna play this. Now I have ideas. Let's see how well they work out. Completely and complete. See. Okay, I like this position actually quite a bit. There's nothing else to find. We just have to make sure that we don't put ourselves in a spot where, you know, we might lose. Okay, well, I don't mind this too much actually. And then what? Let's see. Forgetting all I'm lacking, completely incomplete. Good song. Catchy. Or this. And just like pushing. I think we'll play this. Even though it comes with weaknesses, I think that we keep it going. Hanging by a moment here with you. Well, I actually didn't see that this unfortunately attacks both of them. Rather unfortunate, if you ask me. Like, I want to say this, you know, but at the same time, say I play like that. Correct. Like, I knew this was coming. I guess I just expected, you know, a different order, maybe? That might be the best way to explain it. We'll do this. Wait, that's the wrong thing. I didn't want to play that. Damn, okay, well, I'm screwed. This is over. Stupidest game to lose. I really just had to lose that, huh? That blows too freaking much. So let's see what I can do. And I'm running out of time. Wow. Okay. Shit, let's go. Not good. Not good at all. We'll do this. This is very bad. Shit. It's over, I think. Kind of. This sucks, man. Why did I lose the dumbest game earlier? I have a headache from playing so much. So this is not helping me right now. Yeah, this is like obnoxious though, because I have such a bad headache. Oh well. Yeah, let's think right now. We gotta go. Just play. Alrighty. This. I'm getting so annoyed. Oh my gosh, seriously? What? I don't know. This is a... Well, I accidentally stalemated and lost 2 points in a completely winning position, so... I'm like overheating. It's so hot today. Alright. Whatever, this is stupid. That was really dumb. The last game pissed me off and now I have a headache, so I'm gonna get off. We'll have to get there next time, maybe. Like, I'm sweating because it's just so hot. Ugh. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.